what percentage of your contacts do you actually hit up on a regular basis?
Not often.
Okay.
But again, I need them organized so I know who the fuck I'm calling. Because you know how often you'll do fucking like. Well,
I do have 3 CJs in my phone.
You see what I'm saying?
But I know the difference by. All right, so what is you? What is Sensei CJ? And the other one is a random nigga named CJ I met that helped me get stuck. That helped me get unstuck from the last snowstorm we had.
Okay.
And I got his number so I could like cash app him later.
Right.
And then he was just like he was like, nah, you good.
Okay.
So I really should delete that shit. Just got it for no reason.
But you never know. What if you need them again?
Like the thing that fucks me up a lot. Like that's why you know kind of. I have 2 Kathys in my phone from the warehouse and our hairdresser. Right. And sometimes I gotta look real hard and be like, all right, who
is who?
Yes. Who am I texting?
So no, what I do is full names for the most part. And then because Android is what Android is, I can separate work and personal. So all of my numbers are all separated, plus organization, all of that shit. So if it's somebody from CPS, I have their full name plus CPS. So then that way I never forget who's who.
Yeah.
So for me, with my business, when I get a client, they're under my business like folder. So they're filed that way. And then I also attach a picture of their dog because, you know, I work with their dogs. So I put a picture of their dog on there.
That's one thing we might not have, which is like contact folders.
Oh, really? That's weird.
Yeah. I've never fucking seen that. I've never really need to, though.
Right.
So it might, and I just don't know. But
I'm sure it does. There's no way you don't. But the biggest reason why I do full names, just so you know, is if you ever try and we got, you know, fucking Google Assistant, Bixby, all them fucking smart people. You know what I can't stand is saying, hey, call such and such. And it's like, who? Which one? I get sick of that shit. So now I'm just like, call this full name individual, and then it goes straight through. Because I was so sick of call fucking Bill. I know 6 bills. And then I'm like, which bill? And then all it'll do is list all the bill names. And I'm like, fuck, okay, I need this specific bill. So now I'm like, fuck that full fucking name. I'm not doing that shit anymore. So now I know I caught a lot of shit for this. Because people are like, you should never do that for family members. I don't give a rat's ass. My grandmama, full fucking birth name. First, middle, and last.
All right, that's funny.
No, all the full fucking name.
Not middle. Damn.
Middle, too. Because you never know when you need to remember a person's middle name. It'd be random as fuck. With somebody like, what's her full maiden name? I know it because I saved it. You know what I mean?
I guarantee you when they say maiden name, they don't mean middle.
Sometimes but no, that's
original unmarried last name.
Married name. So, but sometimes they need full name because when she was in the nursing home, there was more than one Shirley. So I'm like, let me have you the full fucking name because I know the full fucking name.
Was it multiple fucking Shirley redacted stuff?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you never know. Shirley's a very popular name. And again, I can tell you right now. Here's the kicker, because I haven't fixed all of them because I've slowly had to go through them and delete names, and then I'd be adding them quick. So right now, I think I got like 5 Alexes.
Damn.
And because I hadn't put their full name in, now I got an Al, 2 Alexes, and a full name Alex. And I'm like, now if I say to fucking Google Assistant, call Alex, which one?
Yeah.
And it's like, no, fuck that. 4 Anthonys,
damn,
2 Bryans, 3 Carloses, 4 Caesars.
All right,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Chris's.
Them last 3 make a lot of sense for where we used to work.
You see what I'm saying? Like these names double up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Davids.
Yeah.
If I didn't have full names, I'd be fucked. And then you want me to remember niggas too? Fuck, no, I'm not finna remember your whole ass number too. And niggas change numbers quite often. Quite often nowadays. So I'm not finna do all of that shit. You got your full name plus where you work so I know who you are. Unless you're not that important, then I'll just throw some bullshit in there just so I'm like, all right, so I don't forget. Like if it's one of the delivery niggas, I'm not gonna put his whole ass name in there because I'm never gonna remember who the fuck it was.
I'm thankful that I've never had to get my number changed.
Ever?
Ever.
Dude, I think I changed my phone number like every 3 years.
Why?
Just fuck it. After a while, niggas
It
just be having
probably-
your number, and I'm like, nah, I don't want you to have my number. Let me reset.
I feel like I would do that just to fuck with the scam, likely. But I also
But
have
now
a lot of old people in my
You
family.
better
and they be
update them
like,
niggas. Like, hey, by the way, new phone. Here go the new number. Time for you to keep up, nigga. But no, every time I change numbers, I just get new scam likelies. So right now, I guess the previous phone number owner was Hispanic. So I get all of they fucking scam calls and like, hey, I'm looking for such and such. And I'm like, no, nigga, I've been had this phone.
There was a time period I was getting a lot of Chinese scam likelies.
That's weird.
Like, I wouldn't answer, but it'd be full fucking Chinese on my voicemail.
That's very strange. We are recording, right? Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That would be rough.
Nope, this is episode now.
What?
I'm chunking this bitch in.
What is?
Huh? That's fine. That's going to be the new bit now. Just fuck the intro. We just cutting the intro in 5 minutes in. Let me know when we 5 minutes in, and I'm cutting intros from now. Run the intro. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
Oh, let's get ready to podcast.
We should start saying, let's continue the podcast?
Yeah.
If we start doing it this way? I found that the YouTube hates fucking intros, and I pay attention to our retention rate, and we catch niggas in the beginning, and then they fall off. So now, fuck it, we getting you content right out the gate. We coming in hot, and then we'll fucking build it back up. How you doing today?
Specifically today, I'm pretty good. Can I complain?
Why specifically today?
I mean, shit, I just got some free goddamn duck. Some roasted pork. It's, just trying to do my best in life out here.
So that's all you can ask for. I'm glad you're holding your head up high and keeping strong, black man.
Yeah, it's been a lot. Word to Cody Rose, a lot of adversity.
Adversity.
Yeah,
I missed that.
Oh, that Hell in a Cell match where he had the broken titty.
He had a broken titty?
Yeah.
How do you break a titty?
In the gym.
Oh, he tore pelvic muscle.
Pec, yes.
Okay, thank you.
He tore his pec. But
I was lost. I was really lost. That's
when
all.
he took his jacket off, it was a huge ass bruise, and he won that match. And everybody was fucking with Seth Rollins like, oh yeah, he broke you with he beat you with a broken titty.
I hope he runs with that. I really hope he runs with that.
They did.
Good.
No, they did for a minute. And that was like a year ago at this point.
Okay.
But now, since he lost to Roman at WrestleMania, and he has to do the 2012 Cena adversity run, it's
Right.
adversity.
Okay, I got you. That was a hell of a story. That's one story he might get to finish at least. Now, I was hoping they would run with it like the Kurt Angle bit, where he won with a broken freaking neck. I enjoyed that run of him just complaining about his broken neck.
Man.
Shout out to Kurt. That nigga cuts his spaghetti with scissors, and I still ain't forgave him for that shit. You ain't never seen that shit?
I feel like I haven't blocked it
They
out.
sit there and be like rolling the spaghetti up with scissors or with the fork, and then like the strands he'll cut with scissors. And apparently does it consistently enough where his wife hates that shit. Like, I thought it was a bit he was doing for like a video. And then she was like, you doing that shit again? And I'm like, again? Yeah. Ooh, nigga, you need to shut that down.
You need to cut it. How are you doing?
I'm still hanging. It's not been, it hasn't been the greatest week or two, but you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and say that I guess I'm just built for this life now. The struggle. I was telling Kelly, I was like, you know what? Maybe that's what it is. I've learned that I don't stress out. I just stress. I don't be letting that shit go. I just hold on to the stress forever. So now that I've maintained stress, it's like going Super Saiyan and holding on to it. Like now you're just comfortable in Super Saiyan form consistently. And that's how I am with stress. I'm just so used to everything just not working out perfectly. And I'm just like, fuck it. It is what it is. So by the way, this is the first day of Men's Mental Health Month. So
The first day. Oh.
or November being, because I think I haven't put out a November episode yet. No, we did. Technically, our
Friday.
second Halloween episode. I didn't put out a right, and I didn't put out a Friday episode because I was fucking sick.
Yeah, Wednesday was November.
Right, so slightly off on that, but it still worked out. It was a good episode. I enjoyed it.
I'm trying to think of where my mental health is.
Probably is just as far down as mine. If you got to think about it, it ain't never been that good in the first place.
But it's fucked up because it's like I shouldn't be okay with that.
No, you shouldn't.
I'm not okay with it, but
As a man, you're okay with it.
I
though.
realize that that's just kind of how it is.
Yeah, no. That's just mental health in general. Like, you just live with it. You do the Hank Hill, man. You take that stress and that anger and sadness and all your emotions and you put it right here until it turns into cancer later. Is it supposed to hurt? Yes, that's how you know it's working.
And then like I think of dumb shit like race relations. Like is it different stresses or is it the same level of stress with different like white male stress?
No, I think all stress is
I feel like white male stress, depending on the bracket, has to be a little easier.
Nah. Because they have to deal with consistent white women. And that's a different level of stress. Like, dealing with white women versus black women stress, that's just different. I got a country white woman, so it's a little different. So I got different stresses than your standard white man stress. I've dated one of those white women before, like a regular-ass white woman. Well, that shit's hard. That shit's hard to deal with because they will come at your manhood daily. Like, every day, they just be poking you with a fork type shit.
Yeah,
and I hated that shit. Yeah, no. She
wasn't white, but she was from the north side, so close enough.
Yeah, no, it's close enough.
Yeah,
no,
every
I
day.
hated that shit.
Every day.
It's when she
then
whispers.
And then ask you what's wrong with you.
You! Whenever those kind of women start whispering, that's when I get angry. Because they whisper some insultive shit. Like, just loud enough for you to hear it. But not loud enough for you to not go, huh? So they can backtrack it real fucking fast. You know exactly what I'm talking about, and I apologize that you went through that.
No, I reversed it. I do that shit. I ain't finna be the only one, man.
What you say? None.
Nothing.
Ain't that
Just talking to myself. Yeah! That shit! Yeah, woo, that shit feel good when you do it back.
That's fucking terrible.
That shit feel good when you do it back. Because it's some shit that you know go fuck with them, but I'm going to say nothing because I want you to do it.
That's fucked up. I think I'm worse. I'll repeat myself quick.
I said.
I heard you heard what I said, and I'm gonna say it again. Double down. Fuck it. No, I'm not trying to say that women are all most of men's mental health stress, but it is most of it. I'd say 80% of men's mental health comes from women and past women.
A lot of my mental health comes from the government, i.e., me being broke.
Well, that's
what most of my stress is monetary,
right
at the moment.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. You ain't finna just come out of monetary stress. You do realize once you come out of us one level, it just increases a different level of stress.
Yeah.
So that's why I just said fuck it. Like, I know what I know, and I'm gonna keep on knowing what it is. Oh, tell me that wasn't a male sentence without telling me that wasn't a male sentence, because you knew exactly what I
fucking boy math to the fighter.
You knew exactly what I said, but you heard the words and was like, "The fuck did you just say?" No, you understood. Don't play with
me.
Damn. I heard one dude say that, do some shit like that, and it broke my heart because I knew exactly how you felt. That motherfucker was screaming. He was like, I woke up this morning. When I woke up, it's because I woke up this morning. And I woke up. And I'm like, damn, bars. I felt all of that shit. He was like on the cusp of tears too. I'm like, man, I felt that, man. I woke up this morning. And that's all you can, that's all. Sometimes you woke up because you had to wake up. Because you woke up. Ooh, chills.
Did daylight savings time fuck you up at all?
No, not at all. I was looking forward to it. That was an extra hour I needed.
I accidentally went to sleep early as fuck. I went to sleep at like 9:30. And then I woke up at 1:56. And then like watched that bitch go back to 1 a.m. And then I went back to sleep. I don't know why. This shit was like Christmas for some reason.
That's weird.
Unfortunately, it's real fucked up. Just 3 days ago, there's stalls on the "Is this gonna be the final one or not?" talks.
Wait, what?
3 days ago, I looked it up because I was like, all right, I heard 2024 was the last one.
Oh no, we ain't.
Apparently, 3 days ago there were stalls in the deliberations.
Yeah, no, they're not
God
gonna.
Damn.
They're not getting rid of the end daylight saving time. So
It don't even happen everywhere in this country.
What do you mean?
Ain't it some places in America that fucking in the United States where that shit don't change?
No, not to my knowledge. Everybody does it.
We can all not do it too. But I don't want do the next change though. I don't want to get stuck in the shitty in the shitty get dark time. I want to put me back in the fucked up light at 5 a.m. time.
Oh my fucking god. I mean, in all honesty, it doesn't make a difference. I've said this. We don't need to get rid of daylight saving time. We need to be more scientifically accurate with it. Because you do know that, like, regardless of how the hour shifts, time's always completely off by a few milliseconds anyway. So technically what we should be doing, I think, and fuck him for being the one that I got a quote for this, but Neil Tyson, he was saying that technically we should be shifting like an hour and like 30 seconds every rip. Like over and over again. It should be an hour and 30 seconds forward. And then the other way it should be like an hour and 20. So we're always kind of like shifting the numbers the right way. I would be fine with that one.
You know how fucking hard that would be to
set
clock.
your seconds?
Yeah, to set a clock. A regular 2-hand clock.
Nigga, nobody has 2-hand clocks for one. And two, like, fuck it. Who cares about a few seconds being off anyway? So I think that's the only reason why we don't do it. But I mean, it'd be decent if we start doing it.
Penny's kind of right in a way.
I hate how you set that
up. All time zones observe daylight savings times as of right now, but there are some parts of the country, like states, that don't. So Hawaii is one that doesn't observe daylight savings time.
I guess it wouldn't matter for them anyway because they're all by them damn selves.
They say most of Arizona. I don't know why.
Of course, Arizona is like, you know what Arizona is?
Hey, not too much on Arizona.
No, fuck
not too much on Arizona.
Arizona is literally like what people would make fun of Florida being. Arizona just be doing whatever the fuck they want way too often.
Except hot.
They need to get their shit together. Like 100%. I'm sick of Arizona. Y'all just be doing whatever the fuck.
Not too much on Arizona.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck Arizona. They got flying scorpions. So until they fix that, why don't you work on flying scorpions?
Oh, shit.
Instead of worrying about the fucking time zone shit, you pieces of shit.
They don't worry about it. That's why they don't do it.
No, they should. Say something else. Fucking flip your clocks. Now everybody in the surrounding area is all fucked up because you felt like doing what you wanted to do.
The fucked up part is that means that this niggas on within the state, not even on the same accord.
No, it says most of Arizona. So
right.
Not even Arizona.
All is Arizona. See, that's fuck Arizona sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes, like, y'all niggas be tweaking. I would like to get a mantle. I can't. Never mind. I would like to get a mantle of Florida man to Arizona, but Florida people just be doing some extra shit that they just be like, damn.
They got a little too much.
They got a slight edge over Arizona.
Okay, and it says, and the U.S. territories of American Samoa, Guam, the Northern Mariana Islands.
No one cares about none of that shit.
Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands.
But fuck the Samoans. I don't give a shit about them. Y'all produce nothing but rustlers and nothing else quality.
That is quality.
Nigga, we got The Rock, Rikishi, and the Usos. Umaga, I'll give you Umaga.
Roman, Solo, the Wild Samoans, Alpha Sika. It's like 10 niggas that's not even in WWE and they still killing it.
I'm just saying.
Samoa Joe, who's not even related to anybody. Yokozuna.
50-50 on Yoko. That's just a big nigga.
Like,
so yeah, like I was saying, quantity over quality. Not all of these niggas is gonna make it.
All the niggas is fire. The Wild Samoans was fire. Yoko wasn't fire.
Yoko was decent. Yoko was decent.
Solo not fire. Umags ain't fire.
Solo, Umaga I will give. Umaga had a level of athleticism that I think it was underappreciated. Solo is getting up there. I think he's better. To me personally, I'd rather watch Solo than watch Roman another day in my goddamn life.
The argument is very much there.
And The Rock had his run, and I just wish he would just fade into the...
You want him to go away for a multitude of reasons.
Yeah, but my biggest thing is sometimes you just need your legends to die so they stay legendary. Some legends need to die.
The Rock has not done anything to damage his legend.
He still exists, and it just slowly chips away at it. That's all I'm saying.
What does he do? You can't dislike Black Adam that bad to now water down his WWE reign. Come on now.
Just a little bit. Just a little
really?
bit.
Not Scorpion King? I was more mad at Scorpion King.
Scorpion King, his full movie was just mediocre. But I expect wrestlers to be in mediocre movies. So I wasn't mad at it. I was just like, all right, do that and be quiet quickly. And he just kept sticking around. All that shit with Kevin Hart.
The Tooth Fairy, nigga?
I was thoroughly mad at the Tooth Fairy. You're saying this shit
like damn near wasn't even mad. I was damn near was mad at Gridiron Gang too.
I was too. You act like this is the first time I've made this argument. I've been making this argument since he started acting.
Yes, but he has some movies that I do like. I liked him in Fast Five.
I never liked him in any of those.
I don't even think he was in the 6th one, but I think he was in the 7th one. That was cool. Now that one where he fucking broke his arm. All right, now when he rock bottomed that nigga through like
we
3
already
floors.
We already had that argument.
That nigga rock bottomed somebody through like 3 floors.
The only thing that made that shit look good was the camera effect. The rest of it was kind of silly. Like if you kept the camera, dude. If they kept the camera straight, it would look real stupid real fast. But the fact that they did the whole camera angle made it look a little bit better. Shout out to the producers for making that look good. Because doing it straight on would have looked kind of silly.
Yes, most people would just do a uranagi or just a slam in that. I'm not going down with you.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of stupid. No offense to the rock bottom. It's a cool move, but it seems like it causes you unnecessary damage when you could have just threw the nigga, is all I'm saying. It seems like it would be less effective to you. I mean, even I understood the bookend made more sense than the rock bottom. At least he came down where he kind of supported himself and it lets you hit the ground. Just throwing that out. No, I've been discounting The Rock's. The Rock's legacy has been slowly discounted because he won't go away. That's why I always like Stone Cold more. Because he doesn't wrestle often anymore. And when he does, it's just like, all right, we understand he ain't really got it like he used to. Yeah. But he does what he needs to do, and then he fades off into the distance. So now the legendary, mystique is still there. Like, does he have it? Does he not have it? We gonna just assume that he ain't got it or he has it.
I think his supplemental works kind of helped him.
Who?
Stone Cold.
As in,
like that one movie he did where he was just on the island with ex-cons fucking niggas up. That was a pretty fucking good movie.
It was decent.
That Broken Skull Ranch shit, that kind of keeps an aura of badass around him.
But that's him playing to his strength.
Tooth Fairy nigga?
No,
sorry.
No, absolutely not.
Fucking Hercules? I saw Hercules.
Awful.
That shit was ass.
That shit was awful.
I liked Black Adam. The way you feel about Black Adam is the way I feel about the motherfucking Hercules movie.
Oh, I believe it. I'm just saying, like, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not nitpicking each individual thing. I'm saying totality. Him being an actor really irritates me knowing what he was as a wrestler. And then again, now going back and rewatching everything, I'm like, man, he wasn't as good as I remembered. He was still good, don't get me wrong, but some of that shit was just timing, placement, the motherfuckers around him, people selling the shit the right way, and it's just like, I don't know if it was all him anymore. You know what I mean?
I really want to go back and watch when him and Triple H were going at it in their heydays.
Yeah.
Before Hollywood.
It was some of the best shit. It was, again, that era of wrestling was great because the amount of shit talking that happened before a match or the amount of shenanigans, that's when Rock is at his best. When you just give that nigga a mic and you say, go for it, incredible. He really kills that shit. Now find out that a lot of the writers were helping him out with that shit, which kind of, again, I hate when they break kayfabe like that, and I really wish I never knew that. I thought he was just off the dome with some of that shit, and I was like...
I mostly did, too, actually.
Yeah, no, apparently the writers were really in on a lot of that shit. And thanks to this Young Rock show, it's really breaking the fourth wall on that, too, where I've seen enough of that.
Yeah,
where
I ain't
like,
watched that shit at all.
I watched enough of it, and TikTok helped me a lot for the rest of it, or I'm just like, ooh, I don't like... The moment where he waited backstage and started meeting other wrestlers, the actors that they chose, god awful. You should look up the clip where they show Stone Cold in that show for the first time. Terrible. God awful. Triple H, 50-50. Undertaker, I could give some, like, he tried his best. To portray something that's like Undertaker, he did his best. But Stone Cold kind of made me sick to my stomach, where it was more like somebody was just like, watch 5 minutes of Stone Cold and just do that.
Do you think there was a little hate involved in that?
It might have been. It might have been.
Might have been a little hate.
A little just like, make him look kind of not great, just not bad. The guy who did Mick Foley, re-upping that conversation, solid. Really good. But no, just stop breaking the fourth wall for me, please. Like, I need some of my childhood to stay my childhood. That's fucking sad.
I don't know if I want to go back now. Because
go back and just watch the show for what it was. The show for what it was is good.
Motherfucker. Oh, I'm not talking about Young Rock. I'm talking about the wrestling back then.
No, that's what I'm saying. The wrestling back then was good for what it was.
But
don't watch Young Rock at all. Hey, don't watch Young Rock. Which camera do I need to look? I'll look at all three of them.
Don't watch Young Rock
at all. Shit ass. The only thing that was good about Young Rock was when they shown Baby Roman Reigns. Yeah. I did enjoy that. And when he fucking climbed over, acknowledge me, tickled me. Because even back then, they knew he wasn't shit. But other than that, yeah, no, that show's been kind of a wash for me. But no, definitely go back and watch it. The only thing that I can't stand about it is because that was back in the era where the shows coincided perfectly. So you can't just go back and watch Raw. You got to watch Raw, then SmackDown, and Heat. Because Heat played right along with everything else. And then you got to keep up with all the fucking special shows and shit. And you're just like, fuck. I just want to know this one story. Why is everybody on 3 different shows?
So there's actually a YouTube channel out there that does like hour-long like focusing on feuds. Like he did like the Edge and Undertaker feud going into that WrestleMania type shit. He did the Triple H Batista feud where
that was a good one.
Where after Batista won the Rumble and he had to decide which title he was gonna go for.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get the name.
So it's pretty much just the WWE showcases that they used to have, but just in video form only. Does he show any of the matches?
Not a whole lot of the matches.
Okay.
Probably because of like copyright.
Yeah, no, I figured as much. That's why I was like, before you give away the sauce, like, let me make sure you ain't breaking any rules.
Smarkdown was the one who did like a 4-part like a 4-part breakdown.
That's decent.
That was a really good feud.
Favorite feud in wrestling history?
I'm biased.
Why?
Because I'm gonna say
Cody
Punk.
Oh well, that's valid though. I honestly think that's like top 5 feuds of all time, easily.
It's up there. You know, we were talking about Rock and Stone Cold I kind of got Rock and Stone Cold vibes yesterday. That Crown Jewel.
Really?
Where Roman versus LA Knight.
I can see that.
And nobody else really made that comparison, but I was watching it and I'm like, this feels different. Like, this feels like, of course I knew Roman was winning, but
yeah, no.
This got a different feel.
I felt like there could be some back and forth there. I honestly feel like, and again, no offense to everybody else that's in there, y'all got to give more props to LA Knight. The man has done it. He's done it with very little time, mind you. Very little time on the main stage, I should say. Yeah.
If it was anybody else, he probably would have won the title yesterday. Fucking Logan Paul won the United States title yesterday.
Speaking of which, did you see that? Like, a lot of people were giving him shit, but I caught the save of Rey Mysterio.
Yes.
That's a moment that I'm going to never forget now, because I used to be like, Logan Paul in wrestling, like, I don't give him props. But him making that catch, granted, he was out of place.
Yeah.
He should have been in place, but that quick thought to save, make the catch and then clean it up real quick.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? Props to him for respecting the sport and doing this shit right.
He's a lot better than he should be.
Yeah,
to be honest, he's really good.
I'm gonna give him credit where credit's due. No longer will I call him Logan Paul in WWE. The nigga's a wrestler. Yeah. The nigga's a wrestler. He is, that moment he earned the last little respect I had to give him.
But I have a little bit of a beef, even with him being a good wrestler.
Why?
I want this nigga to stop watching AEW. That nigga steals from Hangman Page consistently.
Yeah, I know.
Consistently. He did 3 Adam Page moves in that match with Ray. Like, please, like, bro, come on. I'm like, bro, I know it. And then I'm watching it with people, and they like, oh, shit, that's wild. That's not, Hangman been doing that for like 7 years. Come on, dog. It's like niggas, it was like niggas that was TNA fans and then bust nuts over AJ Styles. I'm like, I've been here.
Yeah.
It hurt.
You know what it is? I will give Logan Paul a way out. Now, he can take it if he wants. I feel like Logan Paul was a fan of wrestling. Like, he's more of a fan that made it. And I think that's because most of his style is like, and I hate to say it this way, it's like a creative wrestler. Like, he just plucked a lot of little shit from a lot of different people.
Yeah.
And created like this mismatch.
Plucked a lot from Hangman Page.
I'm not saying he didn't.
God. And then he in WWE, so I'm like, is it on purpose?
It might be.
But he does it well.
He does it well.
He don't fuck the moves up.
Exactly.
Which then it makes it worse. Like, no, they think this nigga, they haven't seen it before, so they think this nigga's the originator.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
No, that's not cool.
Like,
but
come on. That's like that. I'm like, is that how Kenta felt with the GTS?
Probably.
Like, what's the fuck is going on here?
I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Logan Paul can sell, so
he good. The boy is good.
I don't want to. I didn't want to like him. I held off for a long time, but the more you watch, the more you're like, no, he's respecting the sport. He's doing his shit well. He's picking his spots. He's not overdoing anything. He's got great moments almost every time he wrestles. Mm-hmm. So it's like he's putting his body on the line. Now here's the thing though, and this is where I'll fully give him some respect. Is he's got to put somebody over now. That's all that's left. Until he puts somebody else over and does it well.
I kind of want him to have a decent length title reign.
I do too. No, I'm not saying that.
Like, I want him to. I just don't know how long he's gonna be around. I mean, I don't know.
It sounds. I mean,
I don't know his deal. I don't know what the nigga schedule is and no shit like that.
He seems like he's in it to me. He's in it. I'll put it that way. Like, he ain't like a part timer. No.
Like, he does go away for a decent amount of time, but he does have shit going on.
Yeah,
boxing and podcasting and shit.
Yeah. No, I feel like he's more in it than he's not. Like I said, and again, I don't need him to put somebody over in a sense of like lose the belt immediately, but just have like a great match that he loses now. Because almost every last one of his great matches, he's winning. Which one is it?
A lot.
I haven't seen him lose like where he's performing well.
Oh yeah, no, he performs well, but I think there was like a 3-match losing streak.
That's really not putting somebody over though either.
He's only had 7 matches.
Is it that few? I feel like he's had
ain't
so many more.
A whole lot of matches.
I feel like I've seen him in a lot more than 7.
He debuted in a tag match,
Right.
and then he went on to a match with Miz.
Which was, I thought he had 2.
Matches with Miz?
Yeah.
Hello. Logan Paul. WWE record. Right now, he is. Wait, what the fuck? That's wrong. They're smoking. Oh wait, is that? Are they separating? Oh wait, no.
Take your time.
He's had more than these. This list saying he only got 4. He got way
No,
more than
absolutely not. Yeah. I've seen 4 of his matches, so I know he's got more than
that. Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, while he's reading, why don't you take a break and go to www.fnentertainment.com and go pick up a shirt and what's the name? And a cup.
Damn.
Something like that. Just get yourself something nice. Donate, but it doesn't work right now.
I lied.
So just buy a shirt.
That yesterday was his 8th match.
That's impressive. I really feel like he's had like at least over like 12 matches.
You know. The first match was him and The Miz. Then he had a match with Miz that he beat. Then his next match was against Roman.
Right, I remember the Roman. I thought he had a match before that.
No. The Roman match was his 3rd match.
That's stupid. That's sick that he went straight for the champ on his 3rd match.
But Roman was his first loss.
No shit, yeah.
Yeah. Then he was in the Rumble.
He beat Miz twice?
No. He beat Miz once.
So he lost to Miz once?
No. Him and Miz were tag team partners.
Oh.
In that first match.
Okay. So he tagged with Miz, then fought Miz.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then after that, he was in the Rumble that Cody won.
Right.
Then he was in the match with Seth.
I remember the Seth one.
Then he was in Money in the Bank.
I remember that
And
one.
Priest won. And then he was in the match with Ricochet and then the match with Ray.
So he hasn't had many solo matches that he's lost.
He's only lost 2 solo matches.
So then, so my point half stands then. I would like to see him, now that he's a champion too, see how he loses a solo match where it's obviously he's still performing well. I think that's the kicker.
Seth washed him.
Yeah, Seth dog washed his ass. And Roman was
selling.
Roman was selling, yeah. I was going to say, like, because the ending was quick.
Roman was selling.
Right.
Seth definitely more so put him through his paces. The Ricochet match was good.
Yeah.
And that match yesterday was good. That boy Santos is a fucking moron. Holy. Did you see that ending spot?
I didn't watch the ending of it. I just watched the few highlights. I guess you can call it highlights of the match.
So the nigga dropped the brass knuckles. Santos popped out to his homeboy was finna go go get the knuckles. I dropped them. Santos pulled up, stepped on him so he couldn't get them. It was ran the manager off, but left the brass knuckles on the ring. He took them from the ground. He basically gave Logan Paul the shit back.
Logan Paul the shit, right.
He stepped on him to interfere and then put him back on the ring to chase him off. And then he went for a 619 and then a splash, and he caught him with the brass knuckles.
Right. I mean, good finish, though. That sounds like a solid
that was
finish.
a good finish. Santos is in kayfabe a fucking idiot.
Yeah, no.
Unless that shit was the beginning of a heel turn and intentional, that boy is fucking stupid.
that was stupid. I'm not giving that a heel turn scenario. That's just retarded.
I mean, it's a means to an end in the match. But
yeah.
God damn.
But you could have sold it better. Of just have Logan snatch it somehow.
The character of Santos is fucking dumb.
Yes, no. For anybody who's confused, we're calling the moment of the match.
The character that made that decision is dumb.
All right. If that's just how you decided to end the match, that's then that's where it becomes lazy. I would call it lazy. I think you could have done something different where Logan
Also,
snatches it. Or
still, unless he runs with that, keep Santos a face. Which means we still stuck in the same LWO thing.
yeah. But I like the LWO though, so.
The current LWO?
Not as much as OG, and I'm gonna get me wrong.
Like, yeah, they got Carlito. That's about it.
I like Carlito.
Santos is
not great, but
was better in NXT.
Yeah.
Ray's old.
But still.
But still good, but old.
Who could fix it?
Heel turn could fix it.
Well, obviously, but I mean, like I'm saying, like adding a piece. I feel like if you added a better person to the mix.
That's Hispanic. I mean, they were thinking about Dragon Lee, but he's new.
Yeah, that's too new. I don't know anybody older, but not too old. You know what I mean? Carlito was.
Carlito's the only person they got.
I feel like
they need Carlito to turn heel with them.
Yeah, I think that would help. Carlito was a great heel back in the day.
And then let Carlito wrestle. Carlito's only had a tag match.
I was going to say, he's only had one tag match, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're wasting.
Sorry, this is a wrestling heavy episode.
It's fine. I enjoy it.
For the ladies.
10%. Are we at commercial already? Don't do this to me. Fucking. Damn. Is this like the running theme of every episode that I'm just not going to have good tracking of time? That's fucked up. Go ahead, go to commercial, I guess. Fuck me in the show. Man, they want to cut this bitch down to 30 minutes. You out of your rabbit ass mind. Ain't no way.
Yeah, it'd be over. At that point, it'd be over already.
Shit.
We reach fucking commercial. We'd be doing an outro.
Shit. Welcome back to the Nonsense Podcast. I don't even think we did nameplates. I happen to be F and Bob. That happens to be Invincible. I'm sure you press the buttons like you normally do, correct? Thank you. Do it again. Run the intro again, too. Fuck it. I gotta do that. I wish I could have it voice commanded, where I just literally go hit my theme song and that bitch plays. Oh, that'd be fucking crazy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna teach my fucking Alexa to do that shit just for shits and giggles. Now hit my music.
Bitches the feds.
Yeah, you think they're wasting their time on us?
Yeah. Because I can't explain how many times I've not said this bitch name, but she just pop up on her own devices.
So you saying that she's the feds, nigga? She's not the feds.
I'm sorry. How many times? This is never mind. I was just gonna go.
No, go for it. We love these. Go ahead and hit the button because the clip's coming.
Nope. Exactly. Nope. Nope. No.
That's fucking sad. The fuck what were we gonna talk about now? Kelly, did you have anything? I feel like you had something that you wanted me to say.
You had a TikTok thing.
Did I?
But I can't remember what it was about.
Oof. That sucks. Well, it ain't gonna be in this episode. Tune in next episode when I remember what the TikTok is. I'm sure I did, but I'm not gonna look for it mid-show. That's kind of disrespectful.
We had a commercial.
I could have, but I didn't think about it then. Now it's too late. It don't matter. How far are you in Spider-Man, actually?
I just got the black suit not too long ago.
I'm sorry. Never mind. Right. We did mention that prior to B-roll beginning episode.
B.A. Baracus.
B.A. biceps.
Did you see they put out a new Planet of the Apes trailer?
Yes, they did. And I never liked any of the new ones, so.
It looks like we got our asses whipped.
That's how the story goes.
I mean, yeah, I know. Like, damn. Motherfucker, we the apes. At this point, the motherfuckers in the trees.
Yes.
Throwing apples at us.
Did you ever watch the original Planet of the Apes?
Apparently not. I mean, that was a long time ago. Apparently, it's been a long time
the
since
80s ones is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, it's been a long time since I watched those.
No. Yeah, that's when humans were primitive.
Really fucked up. I don't know why we didn't add that to the Halloween list. That shit's scary.
That is not scary.
Fucking apes. I don't remember the last time I've been to a zoo, but if it was a motherfucking animal escape, Targeted animal escape.
I think most animals would fuck us up in a heartbeat.
Exactly.
Apes are just a little more intelligent. I think. What was the grade level? You put apes at like 3rd grade intelligence? Or something like that?
Apes are super intelligent. I'll look it up right now.
Yeah, but I know they like classify them at like a human's level.
They're way above 3rd grade.
Really? Okay.
I think you got too much faith in the American school system.
Yes.
I think that's more of what I'm thinking. I think 3rd grade, but it's not that intelligent.
You mean,
maybe that's what it is.
Are you talking about London 3rd grade? London 3rd grade might be, that might be up there.
No.
Japanese 3rd grade, absolutely. American, no.
So fun enough, you know what I found out? That Asians aren't actually that intelligent, and we just been giving them props for no damn reason.
But they are visibly strict when it comes to schooling.
Yes, but you know what they do? They just are retention rate. They have a higher retention rate than us. So they just memorize. Here's what you learn. Here's the information. Memorize it. And then when it comes to test time, they just spit that shit back out. But ask them to actually regurgitating that information later in life, nothing. Like jack shit of nothing. So they retain none of it. So they're just great memorizers. Same thing with Japanese people, because that was like the big thing I always knew. It was like Japanese people spent 6 years learning English, and none of them know English. They don't know English, but they have spent 6 years of their lives learning it to fucking forget it. And I'm like, that's kind of sad. I've been giving them all props for nothing. I don't even know a nation that's good at math. And that's kind of sad. That nigga's really good with a calculator. And so am I.
I mean, okay, so is intelligence knowing the answer or knowing how to find it?
I would say intelligence is knowing and applying.
Okay.
Like anybody can, in this day and age, anybody can find the answer to everything. You know what I mean? It's a Google search away. But being able to...
A lot of niggas don't use Google.
No, they don't.
I'm finding that more... I don't know. Maybe
more younger people aren't. The younger generation...
Old people too, though.
Like, well, yeah, no shit.
Like, I don't know if I over Google or these niggas severely under Google. Like, I'm an avid Googler. So when people make a point to say, if you don't know it, Google it, I'm kind of like... Damn, y'all niggas had to be told that? Like, maybe I'm just a cheater. Because, nigga, any inconvenience.
Right. But I think that's exactly what... I think that actually kind of serves my question, or my point. Is the older generation refuses to Google. But the shit that they know thoroughly. We, and I'm not even saying this in this, we don't know shit. But we'll figure it out for the moment we need it. We'll use it. And then fucking forget it again. Like, all right, I got it. I used it. That shit's going deep into the useless memory banks of everything I know. The younger generation
don't know shit and
don't know shit and okay is not knowing. And I'm like, meet us in the middle somewhere. Like,
no,
you either gotta learn or be stupid somewhere else.
No,
and they won't do either. They gonna be dumb in your face and be in the way about it. And I'm like, y'all niggas, I hate y'all.
You got your chimp answer.
Thank you.
So, first of all, intelligence is not measured in the same way with animals as they are with humans. But because chimps are so closely related to humans, they have been through the same tests that humans have been. So, given that, they are ranged in their abilities. Mm-hmm. So, chimps can outperform humans in memory tests, but in other, like, straight-up IQ tests, they range between 20 and 25, which is about the average human toddler.
Right. Not 25 of age, you dumbass. Like, damn, they smart as a 25-year-old?
No.
I mean, the 25-year-old is still stupid. Trust me.
Yeah.
But damn, still.
No, so an average toddler, which makes sense then.
Yeah. So they...
Shout out American school system.
I wouldn't do that at all, actually.
No. So
that means we're still way too close to chips for some odd reason.
Yeah.
Toddlers.
Don't care.
But yeah, there are a lot of animals that are super intelligent, but they're intelligent in their own ways.
Can't dolphins go to college or some shit?
No, they're just. I think it was like the brain mass to body mass thing or some shit they did with dolphins. So like relative to your size and your brain is supposed to make you intelligent, like a certain level of default intelligence. Mm-hmm. That's why they said ants are technically one of the most intelligent species on the planet. Yeah. When you use that scale. So
again, their problem-solving skills is really, really great. So things of that size, so chimps and dolphins and whales that have those big brains and also big bodies have really good problem-solving skills. They just do it in their own way. They don't do it the same way that we do.
Of course, no. I wouldn't dare say that they're going to fucking do exactly what we do, but they're going to figure out the good answer. Yeah. And it makes sense, and eventually that's when Planet Apes kicks in, when they realize the problem is us. I mean, shit, the planet's already figured that out. I've always said that's what a hurricane is. It's like, would you get these niggas the fuck out of the way? I don't know why we're so hell-bent on saving the Earth when the Earth would be saved if we left.
So they have a ranking of the smartest animals according to their IQ.
Are we on this list?
No. They're going animals. By animals, like non-human animals.
We're mammals.
Well, these are mammals too, but non-human animals. Right. We're going by that. So number 1 is orangutans. So we all know the one orangutan in a zoo that learned how to use sign language. Right.
Didn't they prove that motherfucker they were bullshitting?
No.
Wouldn't that also just be like memorization?
No,
I was able to communicate.
Yeah, they were able to actually talk.
Go back and forth with the communication.
Number 2 is a bottlenose dolphin. But that's only because they worked the most with bottlenose dolphins. But most dolphins are able to do the same. 3rd is chimpanzees, and then 4th.
Monkeys for a second.
Yeah, and then 4th is elephants.
That's true. Elephants are ridiculously intelligent, and they have the memory of a fucking monster. I hate that shit.
Their memory is crazy.
Ungodly. Oh my fucking!
Oh, just a regular.
This is a regular ass dolphin.
Yeah, like the ones at Brookfield Zoo. Those are those.
Fucking that elephant that killed the motherfucker and then went to their funeral to go re-kill that bitch. Like that's crazy memorization. Please tell me I want to know. You remember that? Yeah. Okay, I was going to say that shit was. I love that story. I actually love that story. That shit. That motherfucker took On Sight to a whole new level.
Oh my god.
That's so stupid.
No, so now I remember the TikTok that made most of this conversation come up, actually. I'm glad it all kind of still related to each other. So, there's this TikTok of these old niggas. So shout out to all the old niggas that's listening right now, because I know it's a good chunk of y'all. And I mean my Gen X, so your 45s and up. You niggas are ignorant, and I can't stand you. You are now on the list of niggas I wish that would just hurry up and get the fuck out the way. And I don't mean die, just sit in the corner of the nursing home out the fucking way.
Nursing home at 45 is fucking crazy.
Some of these niggas need to be out the way, is all I'm saying. 45 and up. Some of you niggas need to be out the way. It was this TikTok. Very innocent, kind TikTok. And you ever seen the carpenter pencils? The fucking flat pencils that fucking be at hardware stores. She looked at that pencil and said, how the fuck do you sharpen this pencil? And I was like, valid fucking question. I've never seen anybody ever sharpen one of them bitches. Yeah. They always just be ready to use. And she was looking at them, they were fucking flat. And one of these Gen X assholes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The fucking nomad ass, fucking old nigga that just be old and curmudgeon for no ass reason. Was talking, then he come on there talking about, well, this is why they should bring back shop class. You'll find it over in the auto section near the blinker fluid. He was doing all of that goofy shit.
That makes no sense.
Exactly.
To be in the auto section.
So for one, he was joking.
Oh.
That's Gen X joking, not fucking funny.
I'm like, nigga, you go joke or you go actually help me figure this out?
Thank you. Mind you, blinker fluid is also false.
There's no blinker fluid.
No, I know. But that's their common joke for millennials. It's if they tell millennials about blinker fluid, they'll actually believe it. Like 2 niggas that don't know shit about cars might actually look for it once. You might find a handful of niggas, but I guarantee you if I told you half of the shit that exists on the internet, you'd have a fucking stroke. So calm yourself. But yeah, he did all of this shit in a roundabout way, but never explained how to sharpen a pencil. So I'm like, great. So you're just a dick.
Yeah, basically.
You're just an asshole. And this is why I want you to...
That felt the need to interject himself into that situation.
Just so he could be a dick and say, oh, these young kids don't know nothing.
You don't either.
You don't know either. And probably you didn't know how to tell us to sharpen it for one, because you probably do it your own goofy-ass Gen X way, where it's obviously fucking wrong, but it's just the way that we always did it type shit. Fuck out of here. And 2, you just don't know how to help other niggas learn some shit. That's why niggas don't know shit, because you won't teach them shit. Yeah. That's kind of the only thing your elders are supposed to be there for. They're supposed to be old, wise, and tell the next generation how to do some shit. But you want to hoard all the information. So then the next level niggas don't know shit. That's why we Google fucking every damn thing, because we'll learn that way, because your old ass won't teach us shit. Now, I was real pissed off about that shit. And to come to find out, the girl was just made a whole 3-part series on how to sharpen his pencil. Most informative shit I seen all damn day, where his goofy ass spent 5 minutes of my life being a dickhead. Mind you, didn't know that those flat pencils have pencil sharpeners. They have pencil sharpeners for them. Just different from the rest of them. Helpful. Another dude, our age, was like, yeah, you know what I like to do? I like to break the pencils in half since they're flat and I have 2 pencils. And I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of intelligent. Now you have double the amount of pencils from the 1-2 pencils you might have bought. Then he went on to explain why they're even flat in the first place. So he took his time not only to explain that there's pencil sharpeners, explain why they're flat, and then also give me a trick on to break them in half and all that shit. And I'm like, mind you, I didn't know they were flat. So when you put them on boards, they don't slide off the board. There's a round pencil will roll. Flat ones won't. You see how informative and helpful a millennial can be versus the Gen X? I'm looking dead at some of you old niggas. I know you listening right now. You're useless. Get the fuck out of the way. We were bitching about boomers. Boomers fucked up the world. And now Gen X fucked up the intelligence of the rest of the world because you want to hoard intelligence. You're all assholes. You're all fucking assholes. And then you wonder why millennials are all fucking stressed. Because we're dealing with you old fucks that won't learn shit and won't teach us shit. And then we're dealing with the new generations that won't learn shit and are satisfied being stupid. Yeah. I'm surrounded by idiots. Yeah. And I'm starting to get really pissed the fuck off. A pencil. I got set off by a fucking pencil.
I think I'm starting to like just tunnel vision. That's it. Like, ooh. No, I've already brought up my ex once on this show.
Damn, twice?
I got a once per episode limit.
You didn't even get the first one.
I did.
You cut yourself off.
No, that was a different one. No, I did
my good goddamn.
No. What I held back from was just a dig at women in general.
Well, that's different. We can always do those. It's only 10% watching anyway.
But I don't want, because that'd be a lot of the clips for me, and I don't want that narrative out there. I love women. It's just be aggravating.
I still haven't even put up them 2 clips that you went off, so just don't forget, I got 2 in the pocket. I'm just waiting for a good season.
You gonna wait for Valentine's Day or some shit. I know. Where the motherfucking women level may rise. Oh, yeah. Just wait.
So I'm gonna wait till we get a solid 30%.
Get above 10. Ooh, wait till we get above 10.
I've been doing a lot of gay clips recently.
Phrasing.
Whatever. You know what I mean. And it'd be funny because I put hashtag LGBTQ in every last one of them clips to make sure that they see it.
Did you see the one I sent you?
Which one?
I sent you one like last night.
No, then I didn't.
It was weird as hell. It was like 3 dudes talking, but it was like an Asian dude.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna bring that one up because the nigga ain't wrong. He ain't wrong at all. I've been said that shit. Well, Kelly, you actually in on a joke, but the joke is that the whole acronym is useless because it's all gay.
Consolidated G.
You could just consolidate it to G. Lesbians, gay. I mind you, I already extended on this because lesbians are gay. Gay people are gay, obviously.
Bi people are a little gay.
Who?
Bi people are a little gay.
Bi people are just gay. I'm just saying outright they're gay because at some point you got to like the other one. You got to like the same thing. So that makes you gay. In 90s terms, gay. Trans people are gay because if you switch man to female, and then you go date women, gay. If you was a male to female and you
female
dated
to male, and then you go date men,
still gay. It's still gay either way it goes. But then I expounded on it. Don't forget they switched the acronym. A lot of people missed the acronym. So it's 2A or 2S LGBTQIA+.
2S.
Two-spirit.
Nigga, what?
So two-spirited. So they
You
stole
talking
that.
about the airline?
No.
The fuck is you talking about right now?
So two-spirit is the niggas that don't believe that they're either gender. They just kind of, the gender flows in and out of them. They stole this shit from Native Americans, apparently. And they don't even believe that shit, which is hilarious. So two-spirited niggas are gay.
Is that bipolar? Like, I don't know.
I think so.
Like, no way.
By transgender polar? No. So
I almost fucking just. That was too much. That was like when you put too many numbers in the calculator and you just get back E's.
You just get E's?
Yeah, no.
I
was about to fucking blue screen.
Maybe
God.
that's what the church, that community should do. Just put E.
Stop.
Just put E.
Just
'Cause
enough?
It's enough. We tired of this shit. You was right there with me. Thank you. Enough. I'm done. But you know what? So no, the two spirits are gay, but they're gay for a different reason. They're gay in the 90 cents. Where that shit, why you doing all this extra shit? Just get the fuck out of here, gay ass nigga. You just gay for old school sense. IA, it should be intersex and asexual. So intersex people are medically, they have both genders. Literally, they have like a both parts. So, but technically,
I never knew what the fuck the I was.
yeah. So that's intersex. So you have a dick and a vagina. The thing is typically at birth they cut one of them bitches off because your hormones match one.
Wait.
Take your time.
Wait. So you're telling me that there's actually you're telling me that the foodie community is actually technically large? Like, what do you mean they cut it off?
No, it's
The
like
fuck do you talking about?
So first off, the community is very small. It's like 0.003% of all humans that can be semi-classified as intersex. It's not many of them in the first place.
I thought that it was like 1% of the population.
No,
and they just out here cutting dicks off at birth.
No,
like what? Wait.
So for one, it's very minimal, and two, your body actual genes and hormones only match one. It's a deformity. It's a biological deformity. So the doctor checks all the shit because they can do that and says all of your genes match this one. This part is a deformity. Goodbye.
I can do that, but can't tell me my motherfucking blood type. I still don't know what the fuck blood type I have.
You can go check. It's really not that hard to find out. Unless your blood type is diabetes, nigga. Like, you might... if that's the case, that's a whole nother issue.
I'm saying I've gotten several blood tests done. And I always ask the bitch, like, what blood?
It should say right on the paperwork.
No. Because... that's how motherfuckers test me for diabetes and high blood pressure and shit. But I always ask the nurse, and motherfuckers, I'm sorry, we don't know that information. What the fuck you mean? You sitting there with 6 vials of me. What are you talking about?
Do you ask them when they draw it or when they get the results back? Because ain't nobody...
I've gone to the same place multiple times. Why the fuck do y'all not have a record that you can tell me?
Maybe you should try another doctor. Maybe that's a skill issue. I think that's what that is. And you might want to go to a skill bracket. That's all I'm saying. I know we ain't in the pay grade for certain shit in life, but maybe you're medical. You might want to splurge.
I don't know what blood type I am.
I don't know either, but I hope my doctor does.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure that they will know, but why the fuck can't I randomly find out is what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, again, I'm thinking it's a skill issue where your doctor don't know because they're not keeping record.
I never got a chance to ask my actual doctor.
Okay, yeah.
But I feel like I could ask the nurses and they should know.
They don't give a shit. They just pull the blood. They don't know nothing. You do realize how long these bitches go to school. Let me rephrase it. Do you realize the classification of women that become nurses sometimes?
RNs?
Not all of these bitches are smart. These are bitches that was like it was nails or RN. That might not be the bitch to ask. Is what I'm saying.
I feel like with the number of A, black vocational schools and B, the short number of Caucasian estheticians, I don't like the race that you just put on that scenario. The number of white cosmetologists is very low, so I don't like the kayfabe you put on that.
I'm just saying how it works out, nigga.
Y'all tell me the last time a white lady did y'all nails and you wasn't in the mall. I don't like that. There are white nurses.
I'm not saying there aren't. I'm just saying maybe they're the ones that actually know the answer.
The last time I went and got blood drawn was the only time my arm was bruised to hell.
Oh yeah, no, it's some terrible fucking nurses of all races though.
Yeah, no, of all races.
I mean, and then what sucks even more is being fat. So sometimes my veins are like hard to find.
Yeah,
I've had. What was she? Was she Hispanic? I think she was like an older Hispanic lady. The motherfucker stuck me like 5 times.
Oof.
Trying to find it.
This is why I've always said the better looking a nurse, the probably less brain she got.
She wasn't fire. Okay.
How do you find an ugly Puerto Rican nurse or Hispanic nurse? Normally the Hispanic
I don't want
ones.
to disclose where I went.
You gotta. I keep telling you, man. This is a change of scenery that you need badly, man. You ain't gotta live in a sauce, man. Like you can exist in the sauce, but you ain't gotta live in it, man. Like travel, it's good for you. How are we looking at the time? Because I'm assuming now we're like an hour and a half over. Damn, see what I'm saying? Like I knew it. I fucking knew it. Fuck it. End the episode.
Song of the day.
What's your song of the day?
Song of the day is Poppin' Fresh and Hot Out the Kitchen, new release. No, there wasn't an R. Kelly shout out. No,
I mean, if you want to, I ain't mad at you. R. Kelly still got hits.
Benny the Butcher and Lil Wayne dropped a new song, and Wayne is spitting like the rent is due. Brother, it's still good.
You say that again? Did you say you spitting like the rent is due, or you spinning like the rent is due?
Spitting.
Okay. I don't know why spinning would have just thrown that whole phrase off, and I would have like, don't say that ever again.
Yeah, it's called Big Dog, Benny the Butcher and Lil Wayne.
Okay. Kelly, what you got?
I was on a Rob Zombie kick, so I'm gonna say We're an American Band.
That's a good song. All right, I got something that's old, and I think you might remember this one. Because thankfully TikTok reminds me of old music that I remember when I was a kid. Do you remember this song by Corrupt and Natina? It's Over?
It's over.
It's over now, move over.
And
It's not a great song, but it was like it was catchy as fuck. And I'm like, I forgot Corrupt actually used to rap. So I'm like, shout out to Corrupt for actually fucking.
After Dog Pound broke up, that brother had to do something.
Yeah. So no, he did his thing. He was continuing on for a while before he was just only in porn. That nigga was in porn much more than I expected a nigga to be in. That's all I'm saying. That's why
I hope we not talking about the Corrupt. I think I hope we not talking about Dog Pound Corrupt.
It's
because Corrupt was a rough looking nigga back then.
Oh, he wasn't performing, nigga.
Oh,
he was just doing the music for.
Okay, I was going to say, who the fuck
that's rough.
Who the fuck is going for that?
That's rough. No, they was just. You know how they'll extend the video hose and then it turn into a whole flick. That's all it was.
Okay.
No, nigga was just, he was on a downward spiral. I want to say there's like 3 terrible rappers. I won't say terrible, but like mid-level rappers that you end up seeing rap for porn. And I'm like, man, nigga, you could do a little bit better. When I seen fucking nigga from Wu-Tang. Oh shit, what is his name? The garbage nigga. You got. Yeah, you guy was doing fucking flick bars, and I'm just like, nigga, we knew you was the worst one, but you didn't have to solidify that you was the worst one. Is all I'm saying. When you started dropping bars for flicks, nigga, you are trash.
You say that, but we did get a whole Rack City second video with Jada Fire.
True.
Like Tiger spent that bread for the quality bitches.
True. I ain't mad at him for it.
I would have did it.
I would have. For the pickings that he had available, I'm not mad at him. I ain't mad at him at all. So yeah, no, corrupts it's over. That's spit into a whole different conversation. I apologize to the little pick me people. Either way, buy a shirt, like, comment, and subscribe.
www.fnentertainment.com.
It's still there. It's still available. Check us out on fucking Instagram. Damn, I can never remember Instagram. The clips are doing a little bit better on Instagram, but fucking apparently everybody likes us on YouTube consistently now. So thanks for checking out the clips. But just don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That shit helps more than you think. Goodbye.